Hey y'all, welcome to the Feeling Station. It's a new day, another opportunity to either make money in the market or to just learn from the market. But let me go ahead and give my disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I just enjoy teaching people how to build generational wealth. And yes, the stock market is just one of those avenues. So this video is for educational purposes only. With that being said, let's get started. So the VIX is still here at this 5 EMA, which is going to be our support as of right now, pre-market 32.20. And the market is about to open shortly. So where are our trouble places for the VIX to the upside? If we get back above this 33.90 area, just know that we can come back to this 38.57. So above 32.90, we could come back and have trouble around the 35.20. Above 35.20, we can have trouble around the 36.03. Above the 36.03, we can come back to this 38. Let's say 38.57, which is kind of close to the ATR trailing stop here at the $40.15. So I would watch above this $40.15. We could clearly, break back to the upside, which will in turn send a SPY to the downside. So if we break the ATR trailing stop, just know that we can have trouble around the 42.90 area. So those are places to the upside for the VIX. And again, it wouldn't surprise me to have us back in this area of the $60-$65. It happened for a reason. So anything is possible, right? Nothing is guaranteed. I say that often. So where our trouble places for the downside, if by chance we break under this 5 EMA or under $31 for the VIX, just know 29.66 is going to be a support area for us. Under 29.66, let's see where our trouble places are for the VIX. We can come all the way back down to this 200 EMA, again on this 30-minute chart, around the 24.52 or 24.82 area. So those are places for the VIX that I would watch, for the upside and to the downside. Now, the SPY is going to be interesting today, right? So it's been trading sideways. As you can see, this is our gap. We've been in this zone. We had trouble at this 523.83 area. So I would definitely watch that place, but as of now, our trouble place is to the upside. It needs to get above this 5 EMA, above 520.88, above this 521.53, which is the 50 EMA. We're going to have trouble there. And again at 522.51, above 522.51, 523.19, above 523.19, 523.24 area. Just know that this 523.81 has been strong resistance because as you can see, we came here twice and got rejected both times. So that, a few times. So we may have trouble in that area that could send us back to the downside. Keep in mind, SPY does have a gap to the downside that needs to be filled. It would not surprise me to see SPY back at 505. So our trouble places to the downside, if by chance we break where we are now, under 518.36, we can come back down to, let's say, 517.42 area. Under 517.42, just know that we can come back and retest the area 514.59, which is really close to this ATR trail and stop at 514.22. So under the 514.22, just know that we can come all the way back down to this area 511.16. And under 511.16, I have this area here, strong support, 510.25. If we break that 510.25, we can possibly have trouble again at 508.56. So those are trouble places for the SPY to the upside and to the downside, right? So I would say trade carefully today. And if you trade Tesla got up to 207. Tesla was at 182 or 180 and back at 207. That's interesting, right? So I would say trade carefully. Just see that we've been trading in this gathering spot. We did try to come up here only to get rejected and come back down. So our trouble places as of now is the 50 EMA at 202.17. Above that, we're going to have trouble at 203.16. And above that, 203.81. Above the 203.81, just know we can have trouble here at 204.97. If by chance we break the 204.97 area, we could possibly have trouble at 206.82. So those are going to be places to the upside for Tesla. Above the 206.82 or 77 area, just know we can come back and retest this 207.31 and get rejected. As you can see, price almost got there when we got rejected. So Our trouble places to the downside for Tesla, and the bell is about to ring this morning. So trouble places to the downside is at 268, under 268, 199.75. Under 199.75, 198.99. Under 198.99, 198.33. Under 198.33, we can have trouble here at 197.75. Those are going to be trouble places for Tesla today. So if you trade Tesla, again, I say trade carefully. AMD, our trouble places to the downside as of now, 134.15 is going to be an area of support. If we break that area, just know we can come back and retest 133.60. Under the 133.60, we can come back to this area here of 132.55. I would definitely watch that 132.55 area. And if by chance we break that, just know we can come back to 131.17. Under the 131.17, 130.74. Now, if we break that 130.74, we could very well come back because that's ATR trail and stop. I use that as strong support or strong resistance. Just know 132.72 is going to be a trouble place for us. Now, to the upside, if we break above 136.58, just know that we could possibly have trouble here around 137.83, which is really close to this 200 EMA at 138.15. So those are places that I would definitely watch AMD today. Above the 138.15 area, just know we could have trouble at 139.07. Above the 139.07, it brings us close to this 139.14 from yesterday's high. So I would say trade carefully today. Again, anything is possible in the market. Nothing is guaranteed. Let's go to NVIDIA. And NVIDIA was trading here in this zone, as you can see here. So as of right now, the resistance was at 130.86. Support was around here at 102.46. So that's the zone we've been trading in. If it breaks above this area of 103.86, just know we're going to have trouble around the 105.08. Above the 105.08, we can have trouble at 106.24. Above 106.24, 107.78. Those are going to be trouble places for NVIDIA to the upside today. If we break above this 107.78, just know we're going to have trouble around 108.52. So those are trouble places to the upside as of now. If by chance we break under this level of support here at 102.46, we could possibly find support here at 101.11. Under 101.11, we have $100.20. That is another level of support. As you can see, price came back to this area and just stayed there for a while. So under 102, $100.06 or $100.13. We need to watch that level, because if we lose that, we can come back to 98.80. Under 98.80, just know we have an ATR trail and stop forming here at 98.47. I would definitely watch, and it wouldn't surprise me to see us back in this zone here, and that is around the 97.80 down to the 97.04. Again, it wouldn't surprise me to see us back at this place. So if you trade NVIDIA today, y'all know I always say trade carefully, right? Anything is possible. I'm going to go back to the SPY just to see where we are. And we are still struggling in this area here, in my opinion, right? So 518.36 is going to be a place that I need to watch the SPY. Again, it wouldn't surprise me to see SPY come back down to the 505 area, which is going to be the... I think it's a 200 EMA on the daily chart. Let's go and see if we can see that. Yes. And one of the things I wanted to point out, it didn't surprise me that SPY came back to this gathering spot here that was created back in March. So this sell-off that we had brought us back down to March of this year, which is interesting that price stayed right in this area, in this gray shaded area. So again, the 200 EMA for the SPY is around the 506.10. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the SPY back at this area, which 505.89 is going to be a gap fill area. So if you trade the SPY, again, I say trade carefully. Anything is possible. Nothing is guaranteed, y'all. I hope that everyone have a very profitable and a very, very productive day today. Remember, wait on confirmation, and when it goes against your why, get out. Live to trade another day, right? So listen, we learn and we grow together. If you could please like, share, comment, and subscribe, all of the good stuff, right? So until next time, y'all, be blessed as well as a blessing unto others.